the outlaw Zach Hendricks, a multiple heavyweight champion elsewhere, they're looking to score their first tag team title here tonight, Stan. Will we see it here in Chicago-style wrestling?
Oh, we better not. They just grabbed the belts, Marco Anthony style, and the fans say hello to your new champs. They didn't even win the belts.
A little bit too early for Country Air to celebrate a victory. They have not yet locked up with the tag team that has been making headlines and has been the true success story in CSW. A team that's held the tag titles now, what is it, over a year and 2 months? This is one of the
426 days.
This is one of the longest reigning CSW tag team champions in recent memory.
And they are possibly one of the greatest tag teams. Well, they are one of the greatest tag teams in CSW history, but they're rivaling the top teams anywhere in the world.
We're outside in the elements, West Chicago, at the Cairo Ale House. And it is a cold, chilly October Fright night.
It is warm. It's 39 degrees. Come on.
Well, there's a change in the air, and it's the country.
It's 7 degrees above freezing, so we're okay.
I'm talking about the tag team that's challenging for the tag title. Zach Hendricks.
Yeah, and that country air smells different. Have you ever been out in the country and the cows and the pastures and the manure?
Well, what I smell is the possibilities that maybe there's a tag team that can equal the intensity and the success of the Bruz brothers.
And TJ Steele, a tag team that can equal their intensity.
Well, you heard them on social media, Stan. They say that they can only be held down for so long until the grown men.
And this is Country Air, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They promise they're going to give the whipping of their lives to the Bruz brothers.
Oh, a whipping they can give them. A whipping they can give anybody. They're good at whipping people.
They've already declared themselves as the new tag team champions even before this match could even get underway.
Well, that's a good, healthy mindset. I'll give them that. Because you know what? You have to think like a champion in order to proceed like a champion, in order to be perceived like a champion, in order to become a champion.
TJ Steele's got some great lethal kicks and knee smashes, and he just got the backside of Zach Hendricks. One of the top rising stars in the scene is Zach Hendricks, known for a jaw jack, which is a Death Valley driver onto his kneecap, and
the lights are gone.
A flatlining drop out of a full Nelson he's done before. Very aggressive, and he can deliver the goods inside of the ring. Let's see how Zach Hendricks handles the pressure of being in the ring against TJ Steele right here. Go behind, wrist lock, a hammer lock, but it's countered. Zach Hendricks, very good at chain wrestling and grappling. This is going to be a tough challenge for TJ Steele in my estimation. Zach Hendricks is trying to prevent his shoulders from being planted on the mat for the 3 count, and TJ Steele rolls out of the way. The impact before delivering the clothesline. Very well done. I'm impressed. TJ Steele getting the upper hand early.
TJ Steele just made the tag to Steve Boston double teaming Mr. Hendricks. I don't know if the referee saw the tag. Yeah, he had to have seen the tag.
Yeah, Zach Hendricks is in a lot of pain and anguish. The expectations are as good as any for Country Air.
Oh, yeah, he's in pain. You hear him? They can hear him for miles up and down Route 59. When you think about
the outside tag teams that have come into CSW in the past to challenge the Bruz brothers, like the Lowlives, it hasn't ended up very positively for them. If you remember, the Bruz brothers took care of business when needed to, and the doors are open, Stan. They want to be fighting champions, do the Bruz brothers. They're inviting any and all tag teams into the scene.
Haven't they beaten any and all tag teams? They've beaten the Rage, the Lowlives, like you said, the Slambinos, Chris Miller and Jack Moody, the Freak Show, beautifully forced trauma, which is the returning Jack Shatter, who wanted revenge against TJ Steele, his former partner, and he teamed with Ryan Matthews, who's in the main event tonight. I mean, they've beaten everybody.
Well, we have outsourced for the greatest heavyweight of all time, Doc Simmons, but he looks like a child in the hands of Steve Bruz.
He looks like a child. Doc Simmons, do not call Doc Simmons a child. That man is great. Great. And if you want to add the EST, for greatest of all time.
Well, Steve Bruz is going to take flight, and there's a piece of the Country Air for you from superstar Steve Bruz.
Well, he's flying through the Country Air. He's flying through the Country Air. Sailing.
Well, Doc Simmons is also known for taking flight, as he is the breath of fresh air potentially in the tag team division that we haven't seen that before.
I see what you did there. The breath of fresh country air. Real good, Ken.
TJ Steele with the pickup, and Steve Boz going to add this. Devastating side slam and a leg drop combination. Will that be enough? 2 count there.
I don't know if you can catch the plane that keeps flying overhead and
Wait a minute. Zach Hendricks with a blatant kick right to the lower back. And look at that. Well-placed drop kick by Doc Simmons. And TJ Steele's left leg might have buckled right there.
It did
Zach
buckle.
Hendricks taking advantage of the opportunity right here, working over that left knee. Zach Hendricks, right as the referee turns, stops the abuse so that Doc Simmons can continue to inflict harm. Reverse chinlock has been applied. Doc Simmons doing the damage here. And Country Air trying to slow down the Bruz brothers, and a well-calculated strike right to the hamstring. And Doc Simmons laughing at the expense of the fans and TJ Steele, the tag team champion in this one. TJ Steele as amped as ever to compete in a CSW ring. He said he wanted a shot at the heavyweight title tonight, but Steve Aarons had other plans for him this evening. Nice spinning kick in the corner. Followed up with that springing back elbow. Look at Country Air using alternating strikes, and Boz had to break it up. TJ Steele's leg has not yet recovered from the abuse earlier in this match. Challengers have been lining up all over town, and the Bruz brothers have been knocking them down one by one, each tag team in succession. To settle the score against Willie Richardson and the Metro Stars, the Bruz brothers had to exhaust all of their resources and even needed Cody James' help in order to overcome that challenge. This is a new challenge that maybe they weren't fully prepared for. The defending champions is fighting champions, saying they wanted an opportunity to face Country Air tonight, and this could be the test that will really put TJ Steele and Steve Boz on their heels. Swings left and right by both combatants as TJ Steele spinning neck breaker. Both men are down. Can Steve Boz get himself physically involved back in this struggle here tonight? The tag titles to CSW are on the line, and Doc Simmons, cheap shot to the jaw of Steve Boz, and Doc Simmons on his way back to the corner, drag TJ Steele a little closer, so that way they can cut off the ring and continue to wear down TJ Steele in their corner. TJ Steele is an extremely physical competitor in that ring. Tremendous physique. And alongside Steve Boz, he's made adjustments to his in-ring game, to his style. He's motivated, he's much improved, he's a polished warrior in the ring. But tonight, 2-on-1, doesn't matter what the two are, TJ Steele is going to struggle here against the 2-on-1 odds. Steele swings, hits both individuals. Blockbuster neck breaker! A glancing blow. Was that enough to put down Country Air and Zach Hendricks in this match? Referee Amazing Turtle Mike Brennan making the count in this battle between Country Air and the Bruz brothers. The nip up, the tag. Here's Superstar Steve Boz. The clothesline. And again, Steve Boz from the hurt to one Doc Simmons. Watch out. Big time. Uranagi puts down the greatest heavyweight of all time, Doc Simmons, in the middle of the ring. But he forgot about Zach Hendricks even for a moment, a split second. It could be costly for them and their tag team titles. Look at this. Boz spinning and dropping Zach Hendricks right on his face. The Bruz brothers in control. Oh, Doc Simmons with a well-calculated kick, turning himself upside down like a projectile, like a spinning javelin or a spinning. Oh, look at that. Inverted sit-out bomb by TJ Steele wipes out Doc Simmons. And look at that, falling, spinning flatliner by the outlaw Zach Hendricks. Puts TJ Steele down, and he already has a wounded left leg that was damaged earlier in this match. Country Air trying to take advantage of Boz in a 2-on-1 situation. Will we see new tag team champions?
I hope not, but
Hendricks accidentally straddled Doc Simmons in the near side corner, and now's an opportunity for the Bruz brothers to put down their adversary. Full Nelson bomb, and that's going to lead to this. The double team knee smash. It's a butt kick. It's stereo. Oh, Doc Simmons got knocked silly. The Bruz brothers on top. They did it. They retained the tag team titles.
They will live to see another day as champions.
Your winners, and still CSW Tag Team Champions, the Bruz Brothers.
This is great.
Steve Boz, TJ Steele, tough challenge here tonight for one way or another.
Yeah, it was
they
tough,
found
wasn't
a
it?
way to win, even against the odds.